tequila for me. Yes,
We are coming live from True Cuts. We got TRU VOICE podcast, first episode. We got Chef Cal in the house. Let's give him a round of applause.
yes, sir. In the building. Miami True Cuts. Appreciate y'all.
Goat Cal.
You know the vibe.
You know, it's not Go Cal, it's Goat Cal.
Yes, sir.
Chef Calvin, let's let people know a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
Man, Miami's #1 private chef, chef to the stars, athletes, celebrities, politicians, everyday people. If you want to eat good food, have a good time, you holler at Chef Cal. Me and the team come out, cook it up.
Absolutely, absolutely. I met Chef Cal actually while I was cutting hair. We met maybe 2015. I remember when we first met, you were working at Gigi's.
Facts.
You were working at Gigi's, huh? Tell me a little bit about what you did at Gigi's.
Man, back then I was trying to find myself. I was living with roommates. I was a server over there, working my way up from a server to like a barista, then a manager. So, you know, I learned a lot, met a lot of people, and just came a long way. So shout out to Gigi, the whole team, Shy, Amir, everybody.
So today, you know, I have the honor to interview somebody, one of the greats, and I want to ask you a couple questions. You know, what's the greatest lesson you've learned in life?
I think the greatest lesson I learned in life is if you truly believe something and you believe in yourself, you really can achieve it. As you know, I'm from Atlanta. I came down here. I remember back in the day when I was in college, I was selling waters in that intersection right there for $1. So I went from that to where I am now, and because I believed and it was all in my head. That's the greatest lesson.
The art of culinary is something you always like doing, or?
Yeah, so like in high school, you know, I was a cool kid, popular kid, class clown. I really didn't take school serious. I was always in trouble, getting in fights, suspended. But we had a cooking class at my school, and it was my favorite thing. Like, I would never miss that class. I knew what days to skip school, and if I had that class, I made sure I was at school. And then my mom said, you got to go to college, and I heard about Johnson & Wales, which is literally like 5 blocks south from here. And yeah, I ended up going there, got accepted, did the program 4 years, got my degree, and I love it.
Okay. Oh, man, Miami is definitely a great place to come to, man. And shit, I'm glad you made it down here. So let me ask you a question, Cal. After all this time here, what are you learning now?
Wow. I've been to Miami for 18 years now, and I mean, you got to learn something every day. So at this point in my career, I'm learning that relationships are everything, right? I'm fortunate enough to be booked and blessed and busy, but I'm also learning that relationships are strong, and you know, it's all about how you treat people, and I think that's why I've continued to get booked. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship is strong. That's why for over 10 years you've been my barber. It's more than just business and numbers and dollar signs. You got to treat people good, make sure you get your respect, make sure people treat you good, and yeah, life is all about relationships, bro.
I like that, man. Absolutely, bro. I agree. You know, with my line of work, I can also agree that relationships have taken me a long way. I've learned a lot from them too, and I've learned great things from you. So absolutely, man. And that leads me to my next question. Relationships and relations are always great, you know, when they're great. But let me ask you this one: How has failure shaped your life?
Wow. I mean, you know my story, all the chefs I've been through, and I usually come in here talking to you about when stuff goes south, and you know, I vent to you. Like, I call this therapy. I don't even pay for haircuts, I pay for therapy. But I would say the failures and how you handle them, that's what really makes and shapes you, and I think that shapes everybody. And I always tell the story about Michael Jordan. You know, he tried out for his high school basketball team and didn't make the cut. They said that summer he played basketball every day, dribbled the ball everywhere he went, shot over 1,000 free throws, and practiced his layup. And now that's one of the greatest basketball players ever known in history. So I feel like your failures can help you grow if you learn from them, take time from them, heal, and figure stuff out. But some people just fail and they give up, and I never advise that. You gotta fail, get back up, keep going.
Okay. So, not to put you on the spot, but I am. Can you tell me a story of your biggest failure that made you learn something valuable, that shaped you into this amazing, private, #1 always booked year-round chef. Because I know for a fact, before you became this guy, you were somebody else.
Yeah.
And we're not perfect. So I want to know. When was that time that you realized this was enough?
But I would say one of my biggest failures. Let me think. I know what it was. I got you. Oh, this is hitting hard right now.
Okay.
So it was probably about 12 years ago. I had stopped working at GG. I had left, and I was just like kind of, I was still in that serving area where I go to different restaurants. I was trying to make money any way I could, and I was living with my cousin Junior. Shout out to Junior. He's an asshole, but I like him because he helped me become the man I am today. JR.
Shout out to JR.
He had this condo down in like edge of Brickell, but Little Havana. Not the best area, but he owns it. It's worth a lot, whatever. So I would rent out the room for $300, Nick. $300. And I was late. I couldn't pay it. Consistently. It's sad because now $300, well, that's lunch. I'm going to lunch and dinner with $300.
300's tough, man. Yeah.
But I couldn't. And I mean, he called me because he was out of town. He wasn't there. His girl lived at the house and I was in the spare bedroom.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, Cal. He called me names I don't even want to say in your podcast. But he used every name in the book and he told me I was a bum. He told me I was stupid, that I was drinking and partying too much, that I need to focus on what's important and I need to pay my bills. And that day, I looked in the mirror and all I could say was, he was right. So that's the day when I started taking my craft serious, when I started making my flyers, I started making business cards, and I started going hard. And literally, since that day, I ain't never turned back.
Hey, man, I'll tell you what, Kyle, I was a witness.
Yeah.
I was a witness. Hey, shout out to Witness Products. Buy True Cuts for the people.
Plug.
Witness Products, get them out of True Cuts near you. I was a witness, Kyle.
Yes.
Like I said, when I first met you were at Gigi's. I remember when you told me you were starting to be a private chef. And it was around the time me and Dan started dating. And I asked you if you could please cook for me.
Oh, wow.
I remember that, man, and it was. I don't know if it was your first, but I can probably put money on that. I might have been the first 5 to 10 people that booked you, that believed in you.
100%. Especially with something like that. It was like a birthday or anniversary. It was a big day. I remember.
Yeah.
At the W South Beach.
Yeah,
I still remember.
It was a birthday.
Yeah, we had the videographer.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey,
I shout out!
Hey, shout out to Chef Kyle for that, man. Shout out to Chef Kyle.
Shout out to Wavy Lord too for filming.
Yeah, Wavy Lord. Hey, shout out to Wavy Lord for real.
Appreciate you, Wavy.
Hey, maybe Wavy will hold the camera for the next one. Nah, Wavy don't do that no more.
Yeah,
but.
you gotta have like $30,000 budget for him now.
Shout out to Wavy, man. Shout out to Wavy, man.
Yes,
Shout out to Wavy Lord. You came a long way, bro. Okay. Cool, Kyle, man. That's awesome. Hey, how you doing? Welcome.
Welcome to True Cuts. Yo, this
Absolutely.
is live.
You are.
This is raw. This is real. We're really in a barbershop right now with people getting
Are you
cuts.
looking for anyone specific? Jose? Okay.
But listen, if you've never been to True Cuts Barbershop, I've been coming here for 10 years. It's the best barbershop experience. From straight razors, hot towels, massage, everything is on point. My man Nick, that's my personal barber, but I can attest all these guys in here are very talented, and I would trust any of them to cut my hair, but I gotta go to my man Nick. But listen, thanks for your time. I appreciate you. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe. I'm Chef Cal, and I'm out.
Adam, right? All right. Sorry about that, guys. Entrepreneur life, man. We got to run the podcast, run the business. We have to.
I already did the outro and everything.
Oh, wow. I missed it. I'll catch it. Okay. So this leads to my next question now. This is great right here because you're Mr. Popular. Who do you know that I should know?
Wow. Who do you know that I should know?
Because maybe this could lead into the next podcast, the next episode. Someone you consider like yourself. Think of the first 5 people that you confide in.
Oh, I know Matt from MVP Exotics. I think he'd be a great person to interview. Mike from Yacht Lux.
Okay.
Cam from the Yacht Guys.
Is that Cam? Is that Cam, the gentleman with the beard that I've seen before?
Yes.
Oh wow! So
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
his son gets cut here too.
that's what Cam does.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's wrong of me. I've never asked. I give Cam a hard time, bro.
Cam give everybody a hard time.
I tell Cam MVP, and yeah, and you know what? I've seen you interact with these gentlemen a lot, man, and the things that you're able to achieve and attain just off these relationships.
Facts.
I've seen you on multiple charters randomly. I've seen you on there just to be on there.
Yeah.
I've seen you do your parties there. I've seen you pull off in rapes, Lambos.
Yeah. That's a lifestyle.
That's amazing, man. And that's all I need to know these people. Absolutely.
It's built all of relationships.
And the thing is, that's all. It's all. Sometimes we have this idea that money is supposed to pay for everything that we have, and that money is our biggest asset. And I strongly believe that people, your relations, the humans that we speak to on a daily are the real asset. And I believe that money may trap us in some kind of ego, some kind of pride, where we might disconnect from certain people or not even be able to connect with them because, we're not focusing on the relationship, So that's all. I would love to meet those gentlemen. If you could make, one of those three happen where, we can go personally meet them first. I'd love to get to know them, I feel like that's my goal right now. I want to get to know as many people as possible, man. And I want people to know me too, and I would appreciate that, absolutely. Okay. Cal, I just started reading about almost a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Okay.
I'm sure you've read something in your life, right?
Absolutely.
So, what have you read that maybe I should read? Because right now, man, I love reading, man. I wake up every day before the sun rises, and I dedicate 30 minutes to reading, and it's ultimately changed my life. Shout out to John C. Maxwell for the push. Shout out to Diana. So, my question is, what should I read that you've read?
I read a book and it changed my life, the way I see the world, the way I think, the way I move, and it's called The Secret. I highly recommend it. You can watch the movie on Netflix, download it, or read the book. I did both. I watched the movie at least 10 times in my life, and I read the book at least 5 times, and I always passed it out. But it has my name on it, so one day I'm going to get it back, and I tell people to sign whoever read it. So it's floating around there somewhere. One day I'll get it back, and it's a great book.
Can you tell me a little bit about that book?
To sum it up, it tells you about how powerful your mind is, how your thoughts and words can come to action. Talks about vision boards, visioning things when you want something, from even the car drive to the color it is. I had it all in my mind before I had it physically. And from the girl I'm dating to where I live, I always had it in my mind first before I had it physically. And it just really teaches you how to manifest and kind of control your emotions and good times, bad times, and just try to get the best out of life.
Okay. The Secret.
You can take it serious.
I believe what you read from there has put you where you are today.
100,000%.
You've attracted all these things based on your discipline, your consistency, your dedication, passion. You don't work. We don't work. I haven't worked a day. I haven't worked in 10 years.
Straight up.
I haven't worked a day in 10 years. I don't know if you feel like that about what you do.
I do.
Passion's everything, man. Okay. The Secret. Hey, guys, get that book. If you haven't checked it out, The Secret is definitely something you want to pick up and read. I know you lead a group of chefs, and you get to show them the way. And, if I was a chef under your wing, I would considerably really, look up to what you do. I would be very excited to be part of that, because I've been able to see what growing is from day one to where you are today. And my next question for you, Cal, what have you done that I should do?
Something
It could be anything.
Oh man, this is different. I got it for sure. You know what it is? I think you should get a Soho membership and go there. It's a very private club. You can relax on the weekend by yourself. You can bring your girl. But it's really where I like to wake up sometimes 5, 6 in the morning, go there at 7, whole locker room to myself, steam room, go see the beach. You can get breakfast, you can get food, and like nobody bothers you. Because it's against the rules. Like people shouldn't just like. If anything, the employees, once you know them so well, they'll be like, "Hey, Kyle, what's up?" But it's not that. Oh, I need something. Hey, what's up? What's up? It's a very cool spot, chill, relax. And me, I prefer the mornings because that's when I can be alone. But some people like the party night. They do a lot of events and stuff.
So to go to this place, you have to be a member?
Have to.
Wow.
They won't let you in. It's funny because if you go on the weekend, you see a lot of girls trying to sneak in. They got security grab. Hey, hey. You gotta have a special wristband, a special black card. I think I got it. No, I don't
have it today?
No.
Wow.
It's all in your phone now. It's literally a black card.
That's the Soho Beach Club it's called?
Soho Beach House.
Beach House. I'm sure you've networked there with A-list clients.
Everybody's there. But the crazy thing is, I can't even talk to them. But it's good for at least for them to see me.
What if they come talk to you?
They're not supposed to, but they can. It happens.
You know what? For real, Kyle, I'm gonna really consider doing it. How much is a membership for that?
About anywhere from like 2,500 to 25 to 35 a year, depending on which membership you get.
What, just going to the place? Do they have rooms or anything like that?
Oh yeah, they got private rooms, event rooms, restaurants, swimming pools, clubs.
And that's all extra you pay for, of course.
Yeah, whatever you pay for. But you can go to any room.
I like that.
Yeah, it's lit.
2023 Soho, I'm coming for you, man.
I'll be a sponsor. Gotta sign up.
Oh, you need the referral. Who better but Kyle? All right, final question for you, my brother. And this is an important one because I mean it. Okay?
Talk to me.
How can I serve you?
You do it every day. When I come in here and I get my therapy session, like I say, I don't pay for haircuts. I pay for therapy. And you get me looking right. You listen to what's going on in my life. We have a good relationship. You serve me. So don't change nothing. You my therapist. Keep cutting. Keep being yourself. Keep growing this beautiful team. Keep opening shops. I got a shop right downstairs from where I live, but I'll drive anywhere you at to come get it.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that, man. Nah, man, absolutely. That's what I feel like. That's my purpose, man. I've realized that for years, I love cutting hair with a passion, and it's opened so many doors for me. And I have this funny story for you, Kyle. And maybe it could relate to at one point of anyone's life. This is just for everybody that, that's one point in their life, they see opportunity and they walk up to the door and they knock on it. And for some reason, no one answers. Or you hear somebody, you put it to the door and you hear like someone's like either blocking you or, you shake the door and you're like, man, and you get discouraged. And sometimes I've seen people quit, but I'm here today to remind you guys that they have other ways in. Opportunity has so many ways in. We got to remember there's a window we could crawl in. There's a back door we could walk in through. There's a side door, the basement. There's so many ways.
Sometimes you got to kick that front door down, you feel me?
There's so many ways and so many opportunities that if we just keep looking and don't get discouraged when they don't open that front door,
amen,
that one day you will find the window unlocked, the back door open,
yes, sir,
the side door,
no excuses,
the basement.
Do it.
Just get your courage up, man.
That's it.
Get your faith up, and I believe, all those things are possible. So I realized that, being in the position I'm in, to be able to help not only yourself but many clients, many people, and that simultaneously helping me be better. Because I feel like I can't practice or I can't speak what I don't practice. I feel like I'll be deceiving everybody. So it's real genuine about where it comes from, and I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to speak to people on here on this platform, and get to know. I want the world to know a little more about my clients, because not just my clients, my friends. because there's so many things that I do know about you guys that are quite impactful. So I appreciate you coming on True Voice today, showing us a bit about who Chef Cal is. You guys go follow Chef Cal on
Personal
Instagram.
Chef Cal on Instagram,
Personal
YouTube,
Chef
Personal
Cal.
Chef Cal. And if you like good food, luxury lifestyle, yachts, fun places, a fun guy, a big, great team, come give us a follow.
Book, dinner, birthday, anniversary, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July,
And book in advance,
Grandma's
please.
birthday.
Yes.
Hey, Chef Cal does it all. One thing where we're gonna close off that Chef Cal taught me.
What's that?
Chef Cal taught me that do whatever you can to say yes. The power of yes.
Yeah.
I've had opportunities where I was about to say no, and even to you. And for some reason, I can't forget that moment when you told me, Nick, I'm doing everything I can to just say yes, even when I don't want to do it, even when I'm feeling I just got to keep the momentum going. And I appreciate you for that message, because it's definitely helped me shape up into a better form of myself. So thank you, Cal. Round of applause for Chef Cal. Thank you for coming in today, brother.
Come on, man. I
And
appreciate
we're looking forward to seeing you on here again and sharing more of this magic. All right? And we're out.